Good evening, friends. I welcome all of you in our channel. Yesterday, we have completed our topic types of meristem. Today, we are going to study about the phases of growth in plant. So, we will start now. Phases of growth. The cells in the meristem divide, enlarge, and get differentiated. Thus, there are three phases of growth. As you know, all the cells in the body of the plant divide, get enlarged, and get differentiated, means they get maturated. Okay, so the first phase is phase of cell division or formation. First of all, before any process, anything have to be formed. So this process does the work of formation of the new cells, that is phase of the cell division. So cells of meristem are thin walled, non-vacuolated. So thin walled means its cell wall is very thin, okay, and it is non-vacuolated. There are no vacuoles or empty spaces in the cell. Having prominent nucleus and granular cytoplasm. There are small granules in its cytoplasm. Meristematic cell undergoes mitotic division. You know mitotic division. A cell gets divided into double number without reducing the chromosome number in it. Suppose one N cell gets divided by mitotic division, then it will produce two different cells having the chromosome number N in each of it. Okay, it undergoes mitotic division to form two new cells. One cell remains meristematic and the other cells undergoes enlargement and differentiation. So when it undergoes mitosis, it forms two cells and one cell remains meristematic for redividing and another becomes maturated, differentiated. Okay, in this phase rate of growth occurs at slower rate. Okay, and this phase is also called as lag phase because its rate is slower rate. Okay, now we will study our second phase, that is phase of cell enlargement or elongation. After the division or formation of cell, the next phase comes, that is enlargement phase or the increase in size, that is elongation of the cell. In this phase, the newly formed cell becomes vacuolated. First, we have seen that in the cell division phase, there were no vacuoles into the cell. But in the cell enlargement cell, as the cell is elongating, there is the formation of vacuole. The cell becomes vacuolated. It becomes osmotically active, that is, it can perform now the process of osmosis. And turgid. Turgid means it absorbs water due to absorption of water. The enlargement of cell occurs both lengthwise and breadthwise. Lengthwise means we say in Marathi lambi, and for breadth rundi. Length is always greater than breadth, or it may be also equal. In this phase, new wall materials and other materials are synthesized. It means that the lively processes begin into the cell. Okay, the growth rate in this phase occurs as an accelerated pace, or it is also called as exponential or log phase. That is, the rate of growth in this phase is greater than the phase of cell division. Okay, the next phase is phase of cell maturation, that is differentiation. In this process, the cells which are divided gets matured for performing the specific functions. The enlarged cell now becomes specialized to perform specific function and attains morphological and physiological maturity. See, in this cell, the cells get maturated for performing various functions. In this phase, rate of growth slows down and comes to a steady state. Steady state means it becomes stationary or lags down. So it is called as stationary phase. So we will stop here today. Next part we will continue in our next lecture.